Hey guys, thank you so much for being here today. So I'm going to be doing a reading and I'm a little worried just because I never really do mediumship based readings. Not saying that this is going to be a mediumship based reading, it's really whatever comes to me. But we are going to be doing a reading on Paul Walker. You guys voted on this like a month ago and I know I've been like MIA, so I do have a list of videos that I'm gonna, that you guys voted on that I'm gonna do eventually. But Paul Walker was highly requested. So, and he's like absolutely gorgeous. And I think his daughter is beautiful too. Okay. All right, he is just letting me know that he is able to communicate with me right now. Okay, so I'm gonna just go with the flow. I'm not gonna do it any certain type of way. The energy I'm getting from him right now is some, obviously I know he was a father, but he's giving me a father type of energy. This is usually how spirit just gives me an idea of the person's identity, especially if I don't know who they are. So he's automatically coming through telling me that he's a father, like that was his biggest priority in life was being a father. He has this protecting energy around him. Oh, okay, now my hands are tingling. Okay. So he is telling me that he is a starseed, and it's interesting because I wouldn't have picked that up on my own. He is not like, oh, okay, yeah, he is. Woo, okay. I'm also seeing a past life in Atlantis as a god. He's saying he formed in a different star system though. So he is a starseed. I do feel he's living in astral. From the information that he is kind of trying to communicate with me is that he's there just because his daughter is there. He hasn't exactly fully transitioned. So with spirits, sometimes they could fully transition onto the other side, and we would hope that that happens. But other times, when we have something unfinished, when they're like we're leaving a family behind and the family's not doing good financially, or there's something there that we need to help out with, some spirits will stay back. They would be considered like a guardian angel, or if it was something kind of more dense, they would stay as an earthbound spirit. Guys, I'm gonna be 100% on it just because I want to let you guys know this, because my mom like will show me things sometimes on the computer, and not on the computer, on the television, and they have like all these ghost shows and stuff out now. And there was this one, and this is so off topic, but I'm just gonna share with you because I feel like somebody needs to hear this. Earthbound spirits are never good. If you physically can see something move, like you see a dark flash, you see something, I'm not talking about orbs, I'm talking about like you feel like a physical presence in your house. More often than not, it's an earthbound spirit. They are never good because they're on a third density, they haven't crossed over. And I say this because I worry about people who get into relationships, or like they'll start to talk to them or whatever. They're not meant to be here. They should be crossed over. They're at a very low vibration if they're still on our planet. When the spirit dies, like when somebody dies, they're supposed to go on to the afterlife, whatever you want to call it with your religious beliefs. But when a spirit is earthbound, something either tragically happened with their death, or they're stuck here for some reason, and it's never really anything good. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but earthbound spirits really should not be communicated with, or like you shouldn't try and make friends. This is gonna creep somebody out, but I think they could be very tricky, like they could be kind of tricksters. I just don't want anybody to get involved with that. I don't see he's an earthbound spirit at all. I feel like he's really here just to protect the daughter, and he's not earthbound. Like there is an in-between phase where spirits can come back here to redirect our loved ones. If you guys saw my Kobe Bryant video, that's a perfect example. He's not earthbound, but he is here to help. I think his wife is named Vanessa. So he is here to help Vanessa You know, I don't remember 100% that reading, but you guys can go check it out. Okay. I am getting that he is here because he's showing me a lot of father figure images. So he's here because of the daughter. There's something that he needs to help her out with. It doesn't seem like it's anything typical too. I'm not going to go into it because I don't, this is about him. This isn't about her, you know? All right. What else do you want to show me? Okay, Spirit is telling me something. It's not really going to be understood by most people, so I'm not going to explicitly say it, but he was meant to pass when he passed. It was a contract. His soul contract was up, I guess, in this lifetime, in this world. I do feel like he spends a lot of time in astral learning how to manipulate things. Like if you guys know much about astral travelers, they can be very benevolent and they can help you. They could be guides, guardian angels. But when spirits stay in astral, they gain a lot of spiritual power from it. I don't feel like he was supposed to live a long life. I feel like this was his time to go. They're saying this wasn't an accident, but I don't think that that means somebody was trying to kill him or anything. I think that this was just his expiration date here on our planet. I'm hearing when he used to when he used to race cars, he would feel a bit of heaven or something. Like there was something about it that reminded him of home. They're showing me like a glimpse of blue light. Like there was something like he would almost get transported somewhere. I feel like this was most likely mentally. They're not exactly explaining this feeling that he would get, but it was something that connected him to like, it was like magic to him. Like that's how it felt like. That's the easiest way I could put it. I feel like a lot of things in this life didn't excite him. The only thing that really excited him was speed. Some things about science, like I'm gonna sound like the biggest idiot. I think speed has something to do with physics, right? If it's not, you can comment below what it is. I'm not like I don't 100% know, but there was something about the science of it, physics of it. I think this connected to something in his past life about physics that he might have done, but they're showing me like such advanced technology that he was used to, like in past lives. I feel like the things were very advanced, and he felt homesick because when he incarnated here, nothing, you know, like he was a starseed. Everything is more advanced where he was from originally. So I feel like when he came here, there was nothing that really gave him that magic or spark. You know, things were just kind of bland or like normal, I guess what we would call it. I don't know why they're showing me, this is a little dense. They are showing me that there was like some enemy there in this life, where somebody that he came to I don't want to say fight back, but there was somebody that he was meant to meet in this life, and it wasn't a good connection. Like it was kind of negative. He held a lot of power. They're showing me he had a lot of power. That this was a karmic connection that he had with somebody who it was negative. This wasn't like a relationship or anything. This was more an enemy that he kept meeting in lifetime and lifetime again. There's something about power that I feel like is within his daughter. I think his daughter's name is Meadow. They're saying that his daughter has a lot of power too. I feel like she's had some past lives as a queen or something. They're not even showing me princess. They're like full on queen energy, very like intense. I'm sure he was a nice guy, but they're like giving me a very overpowering energy from him. For some reason, it's very overpowering. And whoever this enemy was, this could be one person. It could have been like an array of things. It could have just been an energy. It could have been fame. It could have been something that was meant to get him, because I'm hearing they got me. They got me. I'm not sure like if there's a conspiracy about his death, but I don't think there is. I think he just got into a car accident, but you guys never know what happens behind the scenes, especially in Hollywood. I feel like he could very much, I don't want to say that he could be vengeful, but I feel like he could very much manipulate people, or if somebody had done something wrong to him, he could have been kind of vindictive towards them. They keep showing me an enemy here, like there was an enemy at the later half of his life who was very jealous of his power. I'm hearing that he knew it too. I'm not sure who this person was. They are showing me this person is still alive. It could have just been an enemy. They're not giving me like 100% clear information about this person, so some of the energy around him is a little dense, and I'm a little surprised because of that, but I think it's just because there's a lot of power within him. And it's very protective over his daughter. And usually when spirits stay here for one person, they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to do a mediumship-based reading unless it's for the girl. But it does seem like he just left some enemies here before he passed away. Some things were a little bit unfinished, but I think the primary reason, you know, what he's really focused on now in the afterlife is protecting the daughter, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of power that comes within her. Not fame. It doesn't really seem, it could be fame, it could take place as fame in the beginning, but this is it almost feels like royalty or something. Like it seems like something a little bit different, and it may not even. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing white flashes now. It could take the place of something else. They're showing me, this is so random, like somebody playing poker at a table with a bunch of like powerful men and her just standing there. They're not 100% showing me what this is. Maybe I wouldn't even understand if they did, but it seems like there's gonna be something important for her to do here in this life, and he's helping her. But I do feel like she's a very, very sweet sovereign soul, kind of a loner. And I do feel like he does live through her sometimes. Okay. All right, I was about to close this reading out, and I asked, all right, anything else? And he's saying, I don't like the way the media portrays this, or something about that. Like he didn't like the way the media did something. He's getting a little, yeah. There was something that went on about his death that the media portrayed or did, or it could have been something as simple as like making him look like the bad guy. I'm not 100% sure. I think he died like 10 years ago. Could be wrong. But he has some anger towards it. Well, if that's the worst thing that he's leaving behind, then that's really not that bad. But yeah, I do see that he is the daughter's guide. That's the reason he comes back and checks in. Not a type of spirit really wants to talk. He's here for one purpose, which is fine. Like, I totally get that. Okay, I'm not reading the daughter. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I am having a sale on my website for the holidays. I'm doing readings for like 40 to 50% off. You guys can check it out. It's on my Instagram. It's on my website too. And for testimonials, media predictions that have came true, and celebrity testimonials, everything is on my Instagram. Okay, guys. Oh, and I am going to start doing angelic Reiki. It's going to be combined with the intuitive counseling. So definitely check that out. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, all right, guys.